Hey guys, it's Brooke here from the Vintage Gardener. Welcome back to my channel. So today is January 21st, so we're 21 days into the new year, and I've started some seeds primarily for the nursery, so peonies, petals, and posies. And I've got some Cappuccino Rudbeckia up, I've got some Lupine up, I've got Lisianthus up, and I've got some Yarrow up, and I got some Aqualegia up, but that's for the Persian Garden series in 2025. But I have to pot up the lupine. So I'm growing some Morello Cherry Lupine. I've never grown those before, but they are really fast growing. And, you know, I've seen them only a couple places as plants. And I know they said fast growing, but I wasn't expecting them to be as fast growing as what they are. So I started them January 1st. They sprouted in 2 days. And so they're a couple inches big and they have a taproot. So I'm going to pot them up to the next large size because if they're growing this fast in a few weeks, I don't feel like having to pot them up again, though I may have to do that if they outgrow this pot. But I'm going to be putting them in some 4x4x6 pots. And let me show you what that looks like. So I've been having a real hard time with labels, so I wanted to have my logo on it, and I think the other ones I will be able to do that. It's just that I switched to weatherproof labels, and apparently you can use your own printer, but they were really smudged and you couldn't see the QR code, which takes you to the care guide. So I think I'm just going to go with a regular shipping label because it's not like I'm putting these outside anytime soon. I mean, I did actually pour some water on one of them just to see what would happen, and it didn't run. So I don't know. I'm thinking with the weatherproof ones, maybe I need to have a special type of ink and I just don't have it. But it's going to go into this size container. So this is, like I said, 4x4x6. And they're kind of small, but the root system on them, is a couple inches. So I thought I was going to have a little bit to leave them in that pot, those little containers, and get settled in, and no. So anyway, I have to order some more of these. I'll order them tonight. But I'm going to use the rest of what I have. So for right now, I'm putting the labels on them, and then I'll be ready to put them in the thing. So I'll show you the potting mix and how I do that. So yeah, so let me get started. Alrighty guys, so I've done all of the containers. Well, for right now, I have to do a lot more, but anyway, that's what I'm doing for tonight. So let me show you my soil. So here's the soil that I'm using. Let me turn on some lights. Oh, it's kind of dark in this corner, but I'm using a combination of ProMix BX, and I'll put a picture. And I'm using Fox Farm. It's the one that's got the strawberries. It's for flowering plants. It's organic. It's got some like natural organic fertilizers in it. So anyway, I put it in this container and I put some water in it, and now I'm going to mix it up by hand, and then I'm just going to fill the containers. I like using a potting mix in the ProMix BX just because I think it gives like the best moisture retention and drainage. And so yeah, it's really nice. So let me mix this up and then I'll start potting everything, and then I'll show you how the lupine and how I get them out of the container. Okay guys, so I got everything, all the pots I have done are potted up. I'm putting it in this big tray thing I got from Greenhouse Megastore. What I'm going to do is I'm going to pour some hot water in it and let it kind of like wick the moisture from the bottom. And so let me show you the lupine. So tonight I'm actually going to take out this section of lupine. This is the Lisianthus are in here, and so these need to come out. So they're getting a little leggy. I think they're leaning towards the light, but I'll put them under the main lights, and I have two, so I think that'll straighten them out. So the way I get these out is I use a set of tweezers, and actually let me find my tweezers. Okay guys, so I just used a butter knife to get that out. Worked much better on this size and the depth. So I'll save the little tweezers for the tiny cell ones that I typically used last year because those were good. But yeah, there we go. So that's a plug. And let me show you where I'm putting them. So basically, I just like already do like a little hole. If you have a dibble, this would be a perfect use for it. And then you just, pop it down in. I kind of do sink it down a little bit. And hang on, just so that the leaves are starting to stick out. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So actually, you know what? Where is my dibble? I need to go get it. But yeah, so they look small now. Both them being fast growing, now they have more leg room. I'm going to actually start mixing up some fertilizer to give them. And I think in a couple of weeks, you'll notice some, better growth. So right now, I think I have, let's see, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So 44, and I have over 100 of these. So I'll do this batch, get them soaked, and then I'll put them under the grow lights, and then I'll do another batch. Okay, guys, so here's the 40 that I've done. They're all watered, that sort of thing. So yeah, so I think in a little bit they'll pick up. I need to get some fertilizer though. I forgot to get that. I'll get some fertilizer mix, give them a shot of that, and I think I'll start seeing some good growth in the next couple of weeks. So, yeah. So anyway, that's it. Thank you for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video.